Before you can start on your volunteering journey, whether that's with Maths Without Limits or our school outreach programs, it's important that we cover a few expectations and requirements of being a volunteer, such as our code of conduct and the Working with Children's check. We'll also talk about using your volunteer hours for the Melbourne Plus Community Engagement Award.
First up is our official code of conduct. Although most of these are common sense, it's important that you both understand and follow these rules. While volunteering, you are not to consume drugs, cigarettes, or alcohol at any time. There is to be no fraternisation between any volunteers while taking part in our programs. This primarily applies to overnight programs, such as Regioneering.
No offensive verbal or physical behaviour is permitted to other students or to volunteers. While you might let a few curse words fly with your friends, it's not appropriate in the classroom. We'd like to emphasise this one. It's very easy to forget when you're running workshops, but it's very easy to... Sorry. That was a lot of very... While you might let a few curse words fly with your friends, it's not appropriate in the classroom. We'd like to emphasise this one. It's very easy to forget when you're running workshops, but it's important to watch your language.
Physical contact between volunteers and students, unless in an emergency situation, is not permitted and is to be avoided at all times. Do not under any circumstance request or accept an invitation on any social media outlet with a student. There is a limited exception to this regarding video conferencing software, but that will be explained in the Maths Without Limits module.
Do not take identifiable pictures of students unless parental consent is given beforehand. In general, only lead volunteers will be taking photos which can feature the back of children's heads or workshop materials. If you are found to be sufficiently in breach of any of the mentioned codes, you will be prohibited from participating in any EWB activities. Depending on the severity of the breach, you may also be open to legal action.
Before you can volunteer, it is a legal requirement that you obtain your Working with Children's check. This process is specific to Victoria, and similar checks from other states or countries cannot be used in its place.
To get started, you'll need to apply for a volunteer check online from the Victorian Government website. You can find a link to the website here. It will take you through all of the steps to apply. In your application, there are a few details you may need to include from us too. You can find these underneath this video. Soon after, you should receive an email confirming you passed the check, at which point you can start your volunteering journey. You'll later receive a physical card to your designated mailing address. This normally takes a few weeks, which is why we make sure it's the first thing you do.
Melbourne Plus is the Uni's co-curricular recognition program. You can receive up to 4 digital credentials, which you can share on LinkedIn. By volunteering with us, you can receive the Community Engagement Award, which credits working well in a team and making a positive impact on the lives of others. Not only is this a great opportunity to make a positive impact, this can also look great in your resume. Once you've successfully completed 10 hours of volunteering with us through Maths Without Limits or school outreach, we'll email you instructions to obtain your Melbourne Plus credential.
Remember, if you are unsure or struggling with anything from this video or this module, feel free to reach out to us. On the Contact Us page on our website, you will find a variety of emails you can reach out to us on for assistance. Or you can always shoot our club a message over Facebook.
This brings our general EWB training module to an end, so don't forget to complete the quiz below this video, and you may now choose whether to continue with the Maths Without Limits or school outreach training modules, or both.